survive the 80s. Those were the days when the Rubik's Cube was cooler than any app on your mobile phone. And the super cool soulful funk band Imagination could be heard across all the airwaves. The shoulder-padded icon of the 80s, LEEE JOHN, recently hit Durban, and we caught up with him to see if he still had his 80s swing.
LEEE JOHN might well be called the Lady Gaga of the early 80s. With outrageous outfits and catchy dance numbers like Just an Illusion and Music and Lights, his group Imagination ruled the airwaves and made everyone sit up and watch.
Searching for a destiny that's mine.
Lee is in South Africa for the Rewind 80s Festival at Mr. Price Kings Park Stadium in Durban, where, like the name says, he's going to take his fans on a trip down memory lane with other 80s legends such as Rick Astley and, well, the Village People.
It's just an illusion.
Lee, first of all, thank you so much for joining us on All Access Mzansi, and welcome to South Africa.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. It's been fantastic.
You've been here before, huh?
Yes, in the late 90s. I came here, I toured with Atlantic Star, with Imagination, obviously, but we were doing like a double bill. And we were here for about 3 weeks, and I fell in love with the country.
You managed to pick up any of the local vernacular?
You mean that? I'm awful.
I actually understood that. So we're here at the 80s Rewind Festival. Was it even a consideration to say yes or no?
I had to be here. I had to be. I'm coming. They said, you know, Lee, would you? Yes. You know, I'm here, Durban. Yes.
Imagination, you actually started in that in high school, didn't you?
High school. I like that in high school. You started in high school. Yeah, I was in high school. Lived in the States for 5 years. My parents had split. And I had a record contract when I was about 13. Because everybody was signing all these little groups to be the Jackson 2 or the Jackson 4 or whatever. So I got signed, nothing happened. Then I came back to the UK, and while I was in school, we were signed again to EMI. When I was signing the deal for Imagination, my A&R guy was saying, well, what do you want to do? Are you a solo? Are you a group or what? And I thought, you know what? I better get some people in to get a group, because if I'm a solo and it fails, then, you know, I've had it. So Ashley, who was working as a session musician, we were doing gigs together, came in, and we recorded Body Talk.
Morning, afternoon, and night, we lay together side by side.
And then we thought, well, maybe let's do like a Police and have 3. So we were promoting Body Talk already, and then we got Errol come in, you know, and he was the drummer. And the rest is musical history, with the outfits and the legs.
Yeah.
And
so do you have any of those outfits and those cat suits?
I do. Some are in the Rock and Roll History Museum. Some I donated to charity. I have a fan who actually has, he you know, anytime there's an auction, he's been buying them up. And it's so surreal, you know. I had this glitter thing that came across here in one leg, and he's got it. I said, I hope you're not wearing it.
Do you wear any of them?
In 2012, it's a little bit, you know, it's me going around here. Still got good legs, but still, hey, as you could see.
Do you still get irritated when people get your name wrong, you know, with the 3 E's?
I do get annoyed sometimes. I said extra E, exciting, energy, exotic, or erotic, depends on the day. My full name is Leslie McGregor Carmichael John, so that's a mouthful. But then when I changed faith because I had to go into a Catholic school, so they gave me Stephen Joseph Mark. So it would be Leslie McGregor Carmichael Stephen Joseph Mark John. Lee's easier.
So what are you listening to now?
A lot of people I like are dead. You know, Luther Vandross, Whitney, God bless her. Yeah. You know, I find I listen to a lot of music of the past. There's a few people like Adele who are very, very good. Motown, I love Motown. I play Motown every day.
We kept this secret that the world wants to know. Through all the trying years, we never let go.
What inspires you as an artist?
Music. Music inspires me because music has brought me around the world. It's taken me from, you know, my little flat in North London when I was a kid to here. I've grown up in the industry, so it's taken me so far and introduced me to some wonderful people, presidents and kings and queens and princes, and never ever forget that.
Music the lights, I sing and dance for you all night. Secrets and pearls, and lots of pretty girls you got.
He may be a bit older and a bit wiser, nicer and a little less extravagant, but can Lee John still bring it? Of course he can, and who knows, maybe one of these days he might actually get back into his catsuit. But for now, I don't care. I've got to carry on grooving to the coolest tunes of the 80s. I'm out of here. Cheers.